Hello everyone, we will see our first tutorial, that is adding CAD parameters to discrete geometry. Now we have this PDF available in the installation directory, and this PDF details each and every step that one need to follow in order to complete this tutorial. So once you go through this PDF and once you follow the steps given in that, then you should be able to complete this tutorial. Maybe I'll quickly go through some of the major points from this PDF. So you can see here, this is the model that we will be working on. So it's a wire duct assembly. So it contains some parts like your inlet pipe, connector pipe, outlet pipe 2, outlet pipe 1, and we will see how to add the CAD parameter to this discrete geometry. Now adding CAD parameter is nothing but tagging, that is assigning your simulation component and simulation classes to the CAD parts. So the simulation component or the SCOM, it represents the geometry, whereas your simulation classes represents the solver physics, which is recommended by a lead analyst. So you can see here in the PDF some tables are given. So these are my parameter names and these are the corresponding values, and it is given on which region or the faces we need to add those parameters. So we will be referring these tables and we will add the parameters accordingly to our discrete geometry. So let's see how one can do the tagging in case of discrete geometry. For that, first I'll just launch the scene access. So while launching, it will ask me for the CAD modeler. So I'll just select discrete here. Maybe I'll just select my solver as a AccuSolve and I'll just click on launch. So this will open my CNXS user interface. So you can see here, this is the CNXS user interface. So here I'll just set my working directory appropriately. So you can just go here on this home icon and you can just set your working directory. Once done with this, just go to view, then discrete modeler and select your NAS file accordingly. After that, just click on open and your wire duct assembly or the non-manifold model of your wire duct assembly will get open. So you can see here on the left hand side, you can see some tree here. So it highlights the volumes. So if I click on that, then the corresponding volume in the graphical user interface will get highlighted. If I expand any volume there, then you can see it contains the region and the surfaces. Same will be the structure for other volumes as well. So you can select appropriate region or the surfaces in order to add your CAD parameters based on your requirement. So let's say, for example, for this region 1, which corresponds to my inlet pipe, I want to add the CAD parameters. Then what I'll do is I'll just select that first and then I'll click on this option, that is attach tag. After that, my tag editor will get open. So you can see here, it is asking me for the SCOM, that is simulation component, which represents my geometry. So I'll just put value as inlet pipe here. After that, here I can specify the simulation classes as per my solver physics, and on the right hand side I can add the parameters belonging to maybe double, string or boolean type. So let's see how to create that. So firstly we will create the simulation classes. For that I'll just click on this option, that is add new class. Then here I'll just give the value as per my solver physics. So I'll just put here maybe air. After that, I can again click on this option, that is add new class, and maybe I'll give name as type here and maybe value as fluid. So likewise, I can keep on adding the classes based on my requirement. Maybe I can give the name here mesh with the value as size B. Similarly, I can add maybe boundary layer and maybe give value as boundary layer A. So likewise, you can keep on adding your simulation classes based on the requirement. So you can refer the PDF, and as per the table given in the PDF, you can just add the classes here in this tag editor. Also, as I said, we can add the parameter belonging to your double, string or the boolean type. For that, one need to click on this option, that is add new parameter. After that, it will ask me for the name. I'll just give name as mesh size. After that, I can just select the type of the parameter here from this drop list. So I'll just select double here because I want to create a parameter mesh size having type as double, and I'll just provide value here as 8. So likewise, you can add the simulation classes, component and the parameter belonging to your double, string or the boolean type based on your requirement. So once done with this, I'll just click on apply and close, and you can notice here now my simulation component and simulation classes, these columns are added here in this tree. So once these columns are added, then for other region or the faces, you can use this model tree to add your simulation component and simulation classes. So for example, let's say for this region 2, that is this one, which belongs to my connector pipe, then I can just enter the values here in this row against each column, and I can add the CAD parameter. For this, I don't need to go again in the attach tag option. I can directly fill the values here in this row. So for example, I'll just click here, I'll press F2, and then it will ask me, or it will allow me to type the value against my simulation component. So I'll just put here maybe connector pipe, and I'll click on enter. Similarly, I'll add my simulation class. So I'll just press F2 here, and then I'll just put air as my simulation class. So similarly, I can fill the values in this row against these columns based on my requirement. So likewise, you can just complete the tagging for all the region as per the table given in the PDF. Now, this is what we have seen in context of region. Similarly, we can add the CAD parameter to surfaces as well. So let's say for example here, for this face, I want to add my CAD parameter. So I'll just select this face. Then you can see here face 10 is what corresponding to my selection here. So I'll just again do the similar thing, that is I'll just add the simulation component and simulation classes in this row under each column against this face. So I'll just press F2 here, then I'll put maybe inlet pipe underscore 2D conc. So this will be my simulation component. Maybe then I can put under S class. I'll again press F2, and there I'll write inlet underscore 2D. So likewise, I can add my simulation component and classes to region faces as per my requirement. So this is how one can do the tagging in case of your discrete geometry. Now once you are done with this, you have to just save this file. So just click on the save as icon and just select your NAS file which you had selected earlier for creating the non-manifold model. So once you save that, then whatever CAD parameters you have added, those will get saved, and that geometry you can use for your further CA Nexus workflow. So this is all about this tutorial. If you guys are having any question or queries, then please feel free to contact at support@novusnexus.com and we'll get back to you accordingly. We will now meet in the next tutorial. Till then, have a good day. Bye.